The green light that brought a ghost back to life. I think every person who's ever spent a late night hunched over a keyboard or gripping a controller knows that specific kind of ache. It's that tiny digital gravestone in your friends list. You know the one. It says, last online 5 years ago. For me, that gravestone belonged to a guy named Wildcard. We weren't real-life friends. I didn't know his social security number or his favorite pizza topping or what he looked like without a digital avatar. But for 3 years, from 2017 to 2020, he was the only person who actually knew me. We'd sit in those dusty virtual lobbies until 3 in the morning, talking about the promotions we didn't get, the girls who broke our hearts, and the dreams we were too scared to tell our parents. He was just a voice in a headset, a sequence of ones and zeros, but he was my best friend. And then, one Tuesday in March, the light went out. No goodbye, no see you tomorrow, just gray. Wild card, offline. I messaged him a lot. At first it was, yo, where you at? Then after a year it was just, hope you're okay, man. Eventually, I stopped typing, but I never hit delete. I couldn't bring myself to wipe him out of existence. Then last night, at exactly 2:15 a.m., it happened. I was mindlessly scrolling through a new RPG, feeling that familiar late-night loneliness, when a notification pinged in the top right corner. Wildcard is online. My heart didn't just beat. It slammed against my ribs. I froze. I stared at that little green dot like it was a miracle. 5 years of silence, and suddenly, he's back? I opened the chat, my fingers shaking so hard I could barely hit the keys. I typed, dude, is that really you? Where the hell have you been? I watched those 3 little dots bounce. He was typing. My breath caught. The message popped up. Hi, I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong person. This was my older brother's account. My stomach didn't just drop. It vanished. I sat there in the dark, the blue light of the monitor stinging my eyes. The dots started again. My brother, Leo, he passed away in 2020. A bad accident. My parents kept his PC in the garage all this time. I finally got old enough to set it up. I just wanted to see what his world looked like. I couldn't breathe. I was a grown man sitting in a dark room in suburban Ohio, crying over a stranger's brother. The kid messaged again. I saw your name at the top of his list. You guys played a lot. Did you actually know him? I wiped my face with my sleeve, took a deep breath, and started typing, slowly. Yeah, kid, I knew him. He was the best medic I ever had, and an even better friend. He talked about you, you know? He said he couldn't wait to show you how to play. There was a long pause, then, really? He talked about me? All the time, I replied. I made a choice right then. Hey, what's your name? Caleb, he said. All right, Caleb, you got a headset? Yeah, it's Leo's old one. It still smells like his cologne a little bit. I felt a lump in my throat. Put it on, Caleb. Join my party. I'm gonna show you the maps your brother conquered, and I'm gonna tell you every story I can remember. The join notification popped up. A young, nervous voice came through the speakers. Hello? Is this the guy? Yeah, Caleb, this is Ghost. Your brother and I used to run this city. You ready to learn? Yeah, he whispered. I'm ready. We played until the sun started peeking through my blinds. I told him about the time Leo clutched a 1 versus 5 win with 1 health point left, and the time we laughed so hard at a glitch that we both forgot to breathe. When he finally had to go, Caleb said something that broke me all over again. Thanks, Ghost, for bringing him back for a night. The status went gray again. Last online, 1 minute ago. But this time, I wasn't sad, because I knew that tomorrow, that light was turning green again. The legend lives on.